Well, hello there and welcome back. It's all about the mountain views, but really, it's all about creative artistic expression and truly one of the great forums for all artists of different media to come together. There have been a couple of the Opposition Gallery series get-togethers already so far, but this weekend promises to be a big one. And one that, as we ready ourselves for the Sundance Film Festival here at Park City Television, feels like perfect timing. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
It's Alexa, it's Samantha, it's Madison, and Mavi. Welcome, thank you all for coming. Flower power. Flower power is the thing.
Bloom. We're blooming.
Blooming, exactly.
Yes.
Welcome and pre-congratulations. I've been to, I think I've been to two. Have there been two? Is that, there've only been two? And I have a 100% attendance rate. I'm pretty excited about that. Well, it's I have to say, and of course, it would be the thing that the hosty guy would say, but it's a really cool, great event. You've done a fantastic job. Samantha, you superstar, you. Was this originally your idea?
Well, yes, Terry.
Well,
yeah, it's been an evolution of an idea since the first seed was born. But yeah, a couple years ago, I had an experience that led to severe heartache. And I met someone who taught me about transmuting darkness into light. And it only clicked when I tapped into visual art. And then I fell in love with the visual arts just as much as I had fallen in love with music, and wanted to create a gallery or an art show to meet other artists, because I was tapping into the therapeutic benefits of art. And so.
Beautifully said.
I guess.
And found us along the way.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. The tribe kind of is growing.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing. Although I will observe that even the very first OGS that took place was very well attended. Ton of people there.
It was wild.
Big, good party, without a doubt. Talk a little bit about what it takes to coordinate, because you've got a ton of visual artists, you've got performers and singers, and a really wonderful setup.
It takes the entire circus to coordinate. I feel like I'm a circus. One and of myself.
The one-woman circus, one-man band, one-woman circus.
We've all got a lot going on, and we are all contributing to the show in so many different ways.
Truly.
Like, Alexa is performing. Yes, she's a singer, songwriter, but she also helps build our lounges. And
I'm a painter as well. I'm submitting artwork, and
yeah, she wears many hats, and she's been helping with promotions and sponsorships. And then Madison has been teaching our girls how to dance, and they've been working on a routine for the show for weeks. And it's been amazing. They made their costumes. It's blowing my mind how much energy and love and time has been invested into this. And it is something that we absolutely share. Like, opposition is what brings us together one way or another. So very happy to be here with this crew. And Mavi, her skills are very broad as well. Like, the team is out of control.
And it seems to me like it has kind of taken on a life of its own. You push yourself for a really long time, and then you find out that there are other people shoulder to shoulder and behind you.
Doing the same thing in the same chaotic how to be an artist state. And whenever we come together and do our art together and work on a shared vision, it's really, really powerful.
It magnifies.
Truly.
It has.
And when everybody finally comes together in that same space,
it's
the
magic. It makes a huge difference.
It feeds, it grows, it breathes.
Truly.
It moves.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
It's a creature.
A creature.
all the pieces. It's like Power Rangers, where like one arm is one person, the other person's another.
Yeah.
Just
And we
collect
just,
all
like,
together for a
Transforming
studio.
together.
Walk.
Talk a little bit about the visual art, because that was one of the things that I guess I was most surprised by, was the number of artists. And of course, as would befit the show that we put on here, I'm more familiar with music and what it takes to mount a number of musical artists in a row, and everybody's just there one at a time. It's sequential so that everybody performs, but the visual art, you got to have everybody with all of their work there beforehand, and then get it curated on the walls. And again, it's really well done.
Thank you.
And if I didn't know you, I would say that there was probably some cadre of kind of like installation professionals who were doing all that work, but here's the brain trust. It's really true. It's totally
Thank you.
true. How many artists this time?
This time we have over 40.
Wow.
Installation and gallery combined. And then we have our performance artists on top of that. Live painting. What else?
Poetry.
Poetry. Dance.
Aerial dancers.
We're bringing in a rig. We're gonna
rig.
have.
What would
Yeah.
a rig consist of exactly?
Well, there's a couple.
Matt is on. Please enlighten.
Well, there's a couple of different rigs. This one is an aerial rig that is stationed on the ground, because there's not really any place to hang silks. So our friend is going to be performing on what's called a lollipop. It's a lyra that comes up from the ground on a stick, and it
I see.
revolves as she's performing on this hoop. So it's a revolving hoop.
And I will confess that earlier last fall, we did a piece about one of the aerial studios here in Salt Lake, and I got up in the air a little bit, and it's cool. A little bit, a long ways for your pal Tare, but those are really amazing and incredibly strong and powerful artists.
We tried it, and we were like, whoo, whoo.
That's right. How about I just lend a verse? That'll be my thing.
Yeah, you won't find me on the ring, Terry.
And that's
I'll be
okay.
hiding in the artist lounge.
It's very cool, though. So you do have a ton of sponsors. Talk about the folks who are helping you put this on.
Well, we have The School, Goer, and Espresso, who are all located at Impact Hub. The School and Espresso came together, created Goer, which is our ticket site.
I see.
Goer.io is where you can get pre-sale tickets.
Goer, is that G-O-E-R?
Goer.io.
.io. That's cool.
And Mo Reader and his crew over at V School, they have been so extremely supportive since the get-go, since I first went into Impact Hub and was like, hi, I don't have any credentials. Can I use your space for this event?
And I've wondered about that. Was that a difficult pitch? I mean, it's a perfect place for it. Makes
it
total.
was-
Did they get it?
Yeah.
Even though you hadn't done
well,
one.
what happened was what happened was this. I was viewing, or I had my art at Impact Hub because I noticed they didn't have art, and I was trying to get my stuff out there. That was my focus at the point at the time was selling my stuff. And we pitched it. It was myself and a friend of mine, Naomi, and they were receptive, and they're like, okay. And we just started.
And that was that.
We just started. We did launch the show. So we got the go-ahead, and then I was still scared to just be like, okay, you guys, we're doing it.
Send out the call.
But then Trump was elected, and it launched opposition because we need a platform.
And you have it in a fantastic space and a great community space as
Yes.
well, and obviously showing their community dedication by allowing you to do this.
Yes, they've been amazing. Impact Hub, we have quite a few who have supported us from the get-go. V School, Vive Juicery is another one. And she's gonna be providing juice for our specialty cocktails at Opposition. This is the 3rd time she's done it. She's amazing. Her juice. Have you had Vive juice before?
I have not.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
It's
So
really
fresh.
So good.
Everybody chimed in together. Either that was choreographed or genuine.
We
One or
didn't
the other.
practice anything
delicious.
before we
And
got
it's
it.
good for you.
It's way good for you.
Yeah, it's good for your brain and body.
Vive Juicery.
Your heart.
Get used to it.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Your soul.
Mobby, nice to see you. I think this is the first time that we have met.
It is.
Welcome to Park City
Thank
Television.
you.
Lovely singing.
Thank
and
you.
talk a little bit about your playing and about your participation in this event. Are you going to be performing? Are you going to sing?
Yeah, so I will be singing and performing music. I'll also do silk fan dancing, so I'll be doing that. And then also me and my friend Luna, we're creating the Artist Lounge. So basically, it'll be a safe haven for the artists, the musicians, the performers to go to and have a peace of mind. I'll be serving tea and there'll be cacao, and they'll basically have a space where it's like full of art and beauty, and it makes you feel like you're in like a bohemian like genie lamp. And you'll be able to sit and have tea and kind of process your thoughts, emotions, and kind of have space to just exist within the chaos of all of the art.
There's a lot happening. It's
lot
It's
happening.
a very well-attended event.
Yes.
And I'm sure that
They'll
that'll
need
be
space
good.
to just breathe and just kind of think for a moment if they need it. That's what we'll do. So.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Madison.
Yes.
Nice to see you as well. Wonderful dancing.
Thank you.
And so you have a large choreographed piece that you're going to be presenting.
We do. It goes with Alexa's album. It's incredible. I'm
That's
so
right.
excited. So there's 4 of us involved. Alexa's going to be singing and dancing. We have our friend Dee up on the lollipop, like we mentioned before, and then me and Sarah Littledrum are doing burlesque on the floor. And most of it is shaped like a diamond structure, but we're back and we're forth, and we have like these flow lollipops that go along with the larger lollipop, and it's just awesome.
amazing.
It's really, really exciting to be able to bring burlesque, singing, and aerials all together. I've never seen, in Salt Lake, I've never seen people bring it together like that. So,
Our very own Cirque du Soleil.
exactly.
It's gonna be awesome. I
Yes.
don't think you understand, Jerry.
And speaking of singing, Alexa,
Yes.
brand new record coming out. It's really great album artwork, and I always will hold up a CD like this at this moment when we're going to talk about a new record. And it's unusual that it reads so well visually on screen, and doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. My
It
best
really
friend.
does.
Painted that, and she's being a featured artist at Opposition. Her name's Jenna Rogan. Just started painting a year ago.
Wow.
And this is one of the most amazing
Wow, no
things.
kidding.
I met Sam, and she started putting the thoughts in my head about the bloom and decay. And then I saw my friend Jenna in her room alone in Salt Lake, just painting and going. And I put the seed into her head, and she just blew up with the idea. Never had even met Sam, never had met anyone besides really me. Kind of a secret painter, and she's coming out from the cracks, so it's so cool to see artists.
Almost
How the
full-blown
concept
talent.
is resonating.
Yes,
It-
absolutely. Well
the
said.
ripple effect has become a wave.
It is.
Truly.
Yeah. So, but yes, I did. It's called Hate the Internet.
So tell me about Hate the Internet, because it is a topic that is discussed, interestingly enough,
Yes.
on the internet quite a bit, on social media, and there are a lot of people who have mixed feelings. So I
Yes.
think in some ways the title resonates. I'm in media, so I suppose I need to love it, but I find that I've had pretty good luck, fortune, planning in having good experiences, curating Facebook so you don't have. I don't need negativity. Talk about your concept.
Where the premise comes from is growing up. I feel like we were the last generation to remember what it was like to not have the internet.
Yes.
So a rarity for us is we have that concept of connectivity versus this digital age. And as I'm seeing younger generations start to grow up and use the internet without having what we had, the endless scrolling and the mindless boredom with this tool that we have to use for the ultimate learning experience, I feel like is
Numbing.
numbing. Yeah.
It can very well be, and of course, we're increasingly aware that Facebook, not to pick on Facebook, but obviously it's the biggest dog on the block, and Facebook is designed and programmed to maximize our engagement in it for the benefit of Facebook.
Yeah.
Which is a heavy
So
thought.
I guess I hit some of those aspects within some of the music. One of the songs is called Digital Lust, and it's mostly about, you know, men swiping left for women and this constant gratification of pleasure. So it's hard to connect. I'm looking to connect with somebody. So
And is this
kind of like
is this a full record? Is this 10 songs?
14 songs.
14 songs. How long did it take to go from start to finish for writing and recording?
writing 10 months and recording 10 months total. And I did it at 4 different studios with 3 different producers. I had trumpet players come in. Some of the beats I made personally. It's a slew of all jacks and trays and people in the Salt Lake area.
That's really cool. That's a big piece of artwork. 14
It
songs
is.
is a lot, and congratulations
Thank you.
on putting all of that together. Absolutely. And tell folks where they can get a hold of a physical copy or find it on the internet.
On the internet.
Ironic.
You can find it anywhere. Amazon Prime, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, pretty much any platform you search in Google, hate the internet, Alexa Diane, it'll pop up. Physical copies are going to be sold at the Opposition Gallery series on Saturday. I have a limited amount. I have 37 left.
Wow, so you sold a bunch already.
Until I reprint, so
get
first
yours.
come, first serve kind of thing. But I'm really excited. I'm very, very proud of it.
It's a gigantic piece of work to even if you have the songs ready, to then go into the studio and put them all together.
them all
So
together.
congratulations on
Thank
that.
you
That's
very
really
much.
cool. And I'm just so excited for all y'all.
You can have it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I only play, this is a fact, still to this day, I only play CDs, and I still do have a CD player in my car, that are artists who have performed on Park City Television. So that will be an addition. I'm sorry, Foo Fighters, until you come, play the Mountain Views program. You cannot have access to my CD player. So thank you very much for
Yes,
that.
of course.
That's super
Thank you.
cool. And say again where you can get tickets in advance, and I really do recommend that people get tickets in advance because it's gonna be a crowded evening. It's a very
It's going to
popular
be a crowded
event.
day. We're starting at noon on a Saturday.
Wow,
so we're
no
going for
kidding.
6 more hours than
Wow.
we have the last couple times.
But that's also great because people can come by if that
Yeah.
works for their plans, their timing for
Right.
the day,
So it is,
and that sort of thing.
It's going to be going all day. And what was your
All night.
original question? Oh, and all night. Tickets.
yes,
Tickets.
yes,
Goer.
tickets. Goer.
GOER.io. Bloom and Decay, Opposition Gallery. Sorry.
The OGs. Lady, thank you so much. I'm
Thank you,
super
Terry.
happy for you. You know, one of my things is I always hesitate to say I'm proud of you because you don't need me to feel any particular way about it. And yet, in the most sincere way, I say, I'm super proud of y'all because it takes a ton of work to put something like this on. I've been to the first 2. It's beautiful. It's a really cool event. I see so many people that I know that have played on this program, that have appeared on this program, that are there, that I get to run into, some of whom I don't see on the regular. So to have this huge community be together, it's really, it is. It's Salt Lake fam. And you've done it. You've achieved it. And I'm certain that this is going to be another step up into the next level. And
We feel it.
rest and hydration. Rest and hydration.
Rest and hydration.
Yes,
So
meditate,
important.
think good
Comes
thoughts.
after Saturday.
That's right. Thank you for being here. You're going to play a couple of more in the second half of the show.
Yep.
Excited for that. Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, there it is. The Opposition Gallery series this weekend at Impact Hub from noon all the way into the evening. Midnight. That is good stuff. Goer.io for tickets. Get yourself some tickets. Go. Have a wonderful time. The visual art in and of itself is really a feast, and all these lovely performers in person as well. We're going to take a break. We're going to take a look at some upcoming Sundance excitement, and of course, more performances from these lovely ladies right after this, because I love you.